Hey there guys, this is Ice9 and it is officially the last Madden Mobile video of the 2015-2016 Madden Mobile season. And we're finishing up. Auction house is done. Can't post any more items on there. And let's just take a look real quick and see what players are out there for those looking to finish up their teams. Malik Jackson, there's a Boss Young going for a lot of coins. Look at that, 3.7 million right now. Might have been a better choice for me than Boss Elway, but Boss Elway throws it good enough. I'm okay with him. Somebody probably dumping their team. This has got to be the same guy with two GT linebackers. Actually, a third middle linebacker too, just dumping their team. I would have liked to have gotten the Boss version of actually Cam Newton over. I think he's the best quarterback of the year. Here is a GT Allen. A lot of green over Sanders. And there's the Movers Weddle card, which some pretty good stats on there, just not real fast or strong. Boss Hutchinson, getting this guy probably would have put my offense at 106, but a little too late now to do that. Movers Norman, which is a pretty good cornerback. GT Sanders, who I have. GT Bo Jackson, another Boss Allen. Boss Jones. And some of the final edition players in there. Campus Heroes Clowney and Kuechly, both pretty good players. I haven't seen a GT Clowney in a while on the auction house, actually, come to think of it. GT Cam, who's a great quarterback for me. I do like the way Elway throws it a little bit better, but I think for next year I'm going to use the strategy of trying to use a mobile quarterback depending on what they do. Brady was perfectly good for a lot of the year, though. I'm talking about the road to the playoffs, Boss. He was a pretty good player for most of the year, and he had that nice +2 strength boost, but I think I would like to use a more mobile quarterback next year. We'll have to see how it goes. Some of these final edition players are really good. As you can see right here, that's a great free safety right there. A lot of green over Dawkins. I just never completed the set. Boss Kuechly, who I would have liked to have had as well. There's Easter. This is kind of revisiting some cool old players. You know, there's the Easter Crystal legend, Curtis Martin. The carry boost isn't great, but pretty good blocker and would be a pretty good fullback. Here's GT Bo Jackson, and that is probably your best halfback for the year, even over, I'd say, Marcus Allen, even though he doesn't catch it as good in terms of running. That speed and strength and acceleration are absolutely crazy. And another version here, not as good, the frozen version of Bo, the Boss card. And Teddy Bridgewater, and you can see, and that's it. So that is it. That is all you're going to see on the auction house, on auction house 2 in my case, for the rest of the year. And that is pretty much it. Our league is down to 19 members. Hopefully we'll get some guys coming back, and we've got a lot of great players. I'd like to give a shout out to my whole league. Philip, who came in league season. He's an awesome player, just beat me in the last league championship. Gak, who's been phenomenal. He's been with us, I believe, since around Christmas time, and he's been great for us. Great player, very steady, always plays, very good player. Always got to give a shout out to Poperator. He is back, and hopefully he'll be back for next year, stronger than ever. All of us are going to have an even chance of building teams next year. But Poperator, our commissioner, has been awesome, and I could not have done this league without him for sure. Said came on pretty late. from another league, and he's been phenomenal for us. Always plays his drive, very reliable. Dairy Clown, who looks like he might. Oh, it'd be awesome if you get P50 for the end of the year. I'm not sure if he's going to do it, but he's been great for us. In league championships earlier on with a worse team, he would always beat my ass. It seemed like. Good player. Albert, who's been with us since league season. Hopefully we get him back active for the beginning of next year. Pat the Rat. And Pat came in pretty late, right around league season, and he's been awesome for us. Great player. And Truth, who's been with us since league season, he started up. He's made a couple of great additions here to end of the year. We didn't manage to get him Emmett. Wish we could have. But he started about mid-season, and he got Barry Sanders, and also he got Doc for the end of the year. So that is pretty cool. Thui's been inactive for a while. Hopefully we get him playing. Zero Steven, who's been great, very reliable for us. And he'll be back next season, hopefully. And same with Scott. Scott's been with us since about Christmas. And Scott's been awesome for us. Been a great player, very steady. Always plays his drives. Coronado, who's been with us for a while, who's been really good. And Marco Rosa, hopefully we could get him active again at the beginning of next year. We should. Same with Matt here. Marco, by the way, has been with us for a long time, since about Christmas or somewhere around that, when we were doing Tier 7 and whatnot. Double J's been awesome. And my buddy Ativ here. Ativ and I, man, look at all those games we've played against each other. Most of these are league championships. I got a little bit of an edge on him this year, but he's been phenomenal. Always plays, very steady. I might, if I had to designate an MVP for our league, I might have to do Ativ. He's been awesome. Aaron's been absolutely phenomenal for us. New member here, Bengal Bump. He's looked pretty good so far. Hopefully we get him back next year. And then adding him on, even though he's not playing, he should be playing at the beginning of next year, is Cameron. He's a great player, plays really well. And we'll be looking forward to see him back. And hopefully we'll have to see how the league system works next year. Hopefully they clean up the cheating, because that's been the biggest problem. I wish I could show our standings right now, but just to go over and review everything for the end of the year. So here we go. Here's Dream Team. This is Boss League right there. Self matches. Okay, so they're complaining about Dream Team self. It always makes me laugh to see these cheating leagues with Boss League. Is I saw drives with these guys right here with 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns because they were reducing the difficulty level of the other team. But yeah, they were complaining about Dream Team playing in alt or something like that. And oh, here's somebody else. And this is Backlash. Another set of guys complaining. It is funny. I mean, if you're going to use airplane mode, clear the cache, use force closing, all the other methods that these guys do to cheat, it just absolutely makes me laugh that these guys are complaining about other leagues doing things that they don't like. I think that's absolutely silly. But whatever. And here's the Wall, who's number 1 for quite a bit in the first half of the season. Another cheating league. Scientists. The Spherecy Empire. And looks like the Syndicate thing is kind of gone by the wayside a little bit here. The Wall Incorporated, who we played, a bunch of fuckheads. Wild Llamas, cheaters, we played them. Network Timeout, I believe we played them. I think they changed their league. Another league. complaining about self-matches and the sweet smell of fear. There's nothing to really fear. You take the loss and you move on. You don't really have a chance when playing these guys anyways. I don't know how that could be fun with them, but I guess it is fun for them. And look at Mass Exodus jumped all the way up to 23 because they keep playing. No spamming or force closing. You got to give it to them. These guys are phenomenal. Not only do they not cheat, but they also don't spam. That's absolutely awesome. And they got up there pretty high. Londa, we played them once. They're cheaters. We Dim Boys, we played them. They're cheaters. And the Legion retired. I think they were cheaters. The Fat and the Furious, we played these guys a couple times here in the last week. They're absolutely cheating douchebags. To the point where the game film is messed up and they do it on purpose. Came with all kinds of excuses for that. Sunday Fun Day, another one that we played, same type of thing. We got into a big discussion with these guys. We played them twice in the last week. It became somewhat friendly at the end, but whatever, they're cheaters. I hope they're not able to do it next year, although I suspect that they're not going to be able to do too much against them. And, I mean, the sad state of affairs that I've always mentioned with the top 100, the leaderboard, most of them are cheaters. Here's Niners Nation, who we haven't played in a while, but we were playing a couple times there. We beat them once, and they shot up the ranks pretty good because they continued to play and stayed active. And let's see. Oh, wow. There was one guy, Travis, on this team who had an absolutely phenomenal team. And, I don't see Travis on there. Maybe he left? I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't see Travis anymore. Said in our league, played him a couple times in head-to-head, but that's pretty much it. And, despite the cheaters, you learn to deal with it and just try to do the best that you can. And I'm looking forward to playing League next year. If it wasn't for League, I really kind of doubt I'd still be playing this game. The competition and the camaraderie of playing in a league has really been the difference maker for me in terms of still playing this game. If you're just playing head-to-head or season games, it does get kind of pointless. So League has been a great thing for me, and we'll have to see how Leagues kind of pan out next year. What I have heard is there's going to be Tier 7, although maybe not right away. EA letting leagues get 99 players right away, so it might be the type of thing where they drop it like they did a few months in and then let leagues start to work for 99 players. So we'll have to see how that goes. And as we could see, only one of the Tier 7 players ended up being on my team, Emmitt Smith. He boosts up pretty well. I would have rather had a blocking fullback in there, but the thing is, I need the awareness boost to get that defense up to 106 and get the overall up to 106. So this is the squad. This is going to be it. No more additions. Really would have liked to have replaced Incognito with a 99 guard. Didn't happen. Boss Elway, in some ways, I have some regrets, even though his mobility isn't terrible. And he throws it really, really well. In some ways, I really like GT Cam Newton better in terms of running. I will think about that next year. I'll probably go for more of a mobile quarterback. To start off next year, I should have... Here, I could actually go back to it. Should have this player from the cover athlete live event, the multi-part thing. So I should have a little head start with the tight end. And then Gronk should be the Mobile Masters player, if they call it the same thing, for next year. So I'm going to get after that as quickly as I can. My idea next year, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. I'm not going to be spending as much money, I know, playing this game. So what I will be doing is working the auction house a little bit more, trying to find angles on that. And I'm always going to be late with my upgrades. So that's going to be not as exciting for doing videos for sure for next year. But I'm just going to try to do it that way. If I can unlock players through sets, through BCA or whatnot, chances are very good that I'm going to be selling the players, trying to make coins, and just trying to work the auction house a little bit more. So team isn't going to be good, at least earlier on next year. Hopefully I could get it up to speed later on and make a lot of coins, a lot of in-game currency. That's really what I am looking to do. So we are finishing up here the year. Again, the auction house is shut down today. Can't post new players, which sucks. I just got a Marcus Mariota, all rookie. Probably wouldn't go for that much, but I can't sell them anyways. I might as well quick sell everything else on my bench because it's really over. It is over, and EA makes sure they put you in a position where you want it to be over because it gets really, really hard for at the end of the game. And it's something I was prepared for. I could have been a little bit more prepared for it and work the auction house a little bit more, and I'm certainly going to try to do that next year. So we'll see what the new version of the game has to bring for the 2016-2017 season. As soon as it comes out, I will be doing a video covering various aspects of the game, maybe how some things have changed, etc. I'm going to go into that, and then we'll kind of go from there. So looking forward to that. And guys, thanks for watching my videos all year. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next season, my brothers.